Opening prayer. The energy of love is within us and is us. Whole and complete is the I am that we are. We awaken to the truth of our being. We will this be done within and without. May we come to recognize that we receive all that we give. We know that we have forgiven ourselves when we forgive others of all grievances held within our minds. May we not be led into temptation by the voice of separation, but instead may we transcend all illusions. For ours is the power, love, and peace of Christ consciousness found within each of us, who is but the perfect extension of the one mind and heart that is shared by all, and is our birthright as the holy extensions of love itself. And our affirmation of faith: we believe in one God, the author and energy of all life, whose love sustains the universe and all things found within it. And our 5 Christ principles. 1. There is only one energy in the universe. That energy is love, at all times active in everyone, everywhere. 2, we are the divine energy of love. That energy is found throughout the universe and in all things, whether seen or unseen. 3, we create our experiences by what we choose to think, feel, and believe, thereby establishing our responsibility for our own choices. 4, through opening our heart center, we connect with the energy of love and bring out the Christ within us. And 5, we express our desire to be of service when we live and demonstrate Christ consciousness in all our affairs.
Thank you, Miss Penny, and thank you for that beautiful music, Mr. Kevin. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to all those who are here, and all those who are watching, and those who will watch later in the week. Welcome to the Church of Christ Consciousness. We are here for those who are ready to live their truth. Today, I have chosen a topic. It's called I Am That. And I came up with a title because 3 weeks ago, one Sunday afternoon in one of the classes that we have here, there was a guy in it. We were having a discussion about something that had been said during the class. And even though I had heard this before, I had never heard it quite the way he put it. He likes to do an exercise called I Am That. And I said, what is that? What is the exercise? I am that. He goes, every time for 5 minutes a day, as I'm going about, he says, I am that. I am that. I am him. I am her. I am that. I am that. I am that. And I was like, whoa. We all know that there is only God. And we can intellectualize it all day long. But I've done that exercise that he suggested to do. And there's something special about it. You quit intellectualizing it and you begin to feel it in your heart. And then as you begin to feel it, you feel the God within you, stirring, alive. I am that. What does I am that mean? Well, we all know that it comes from when Moses asked God, what is your name? Who shall I tell them has sent me? And God first answers, or Moses hears, tell them that it was the God of your forefathers. Moses laughed. Right, I'm going to go back and tell them the God of your forefathers. Moses had been brought up Egyptian, where all the gods had names. He expected God to have a name. It's what he was used to. Osiris, right? Isis, Ra, they all had names. So Moses, being who Moses was, said, nah, this is not going to work for me. I'm not going back to tell them that. Give me a name. And then he heard, I am that I am. I grew up hearing that. I am that I am. That's God's name. For those of you who are familiar with A Course in Miracles, there is a wonderful exercise in it that says God shared his name with us. He shares his name, his eternal name. And when you really stop and think about it, he did. You cannot think of yourself without thinking, I am blank. I am me. I am this thing. I am whatever it is that you put behind it. But there's the problem. We are identifying with what we put behind it. What did God do? He simply put, I am. I am. There is nothing behind it but I am. And I think most people miss one of the most important words in God's name. I am that I am. They think that that is just there for the whatever purpose. Instead of God saying, I am, he said, I am that I am. And most people don't even understand what the word means. All you have to do is open up Merriam-Webster's dictionary, and the word that has two beautiful definitions. One is literally the one. That's what it means. That is the one. That is the definition, the one. So God was saying, I am the one I am, meaning there are no others. He told us right there in Exodus, first part of the Bible, I am that I am. I am the one I am. We share that with him. There's another beautiful meaning to the word that. And it also is found in the dictionary under the word that. It's being, existence. I am the being I am. Wow. I am the being. I am the being I am. And there is nothing else. All things were made and created by him. And it is all God. It is all the I am that is within each and every one of us, wherever you are. You cannot think of yourself except in the terms, I am. Every time you think of yourself, you are thinking about God. For he shared his name. He shared himself. The great I am, the I am that you are. When in Leviticus, one of the commandments, thou shalt not take the Lord's name in vain. Well, I recognize what most people think that means. But it doesn't mean that. Just a couple of pages before, God told us what his name was. It's I am that I am. Do not take the Lord's name in vain. Every time you think I am, or use the words I am, you are calling on the name of God. You are calling on creation itself. The question is, what are you putting behind it? What are you putting behind God's name? If it is anything that we call negative, then you are taking his name in vain, because you're taking your name in vain. And what you call forth with I am, you are claiming as yours. You own it. You're claiming ownership. You own it. So now think about some of the things already this morning that you have put behind I am. You sure you want to claim that? If you don't, now is the time to get rid of it. Forgive yourself. Let it go. And begin to become consciously aware of every time you say, I am. And And remember, you are calling on God's name. You are calling on your own. You are calling the power that is all creation from the words, I am. Why do most affirmations start with I am? Because it's powerful. One of my favorite affirmations is, I am God's love. I am God's love. I am love. I am God's peace. I am his peace. I am that peace. When we say affirmations, we're claiming not only our name, but God's name, which is where all of our power lies. We have a choice to make every time we think I am about ourselves. We have a choice. What is it that we're going to add behind it? Jesus told us in the Sermon on the Mount that we are the light of the world. You then are the light of the world. Have you ever claimed it? I am the light of the world. Most people won't, because they think that it is somehow blasphemous to say it, even though Jesus told us what we were. You are the light of the world. Then he asked the question, why would you hide the light under the bushel? Why would you hide it? Are you ashamed of it? Are you ashamed of the light that you are? To be ashamed of the light that you are is to be ashamed of the I am. For the I am is the light that is found within each of us. And if you are ashamed of the light, ashamed of I am, you are ashamed of yourself. That is what I want you to look at. And begin now, this day, to claim what is true, what is real, and what is eternal. Claim God. We are his beloved children. We are his extensions. We are his love. So please, live it. Live the truth. And when bad things happen, call on the I am that you are in truth. It's there. Call on it. How many of you call on it? Call on the I am that you are, that is within you, that is literally connected and is the God of the universe. Call on the self, the higher consciousness, the I am that you are. And you will be guided and directed perfectly in all ways. For didn't Jesus also tell us that he was the truth, the life, and the way? And he even said, I am before Abraham. I am before Abraham. Because I am is God, which is eternal, no beginning, no end. And you are that as well. In truth, you have no beginning and no end. The world will tell you differently. I'm not here to tell you what the world teaches. You already know that. Get in touch with the I am, the truth of who you are. And remember your eternal nature. Remember who and what you are. That is when we will change the world. I'm going to close with this today. There was a meme that came across my phone that somebody shared with me. Very grateful that my phone speaks to me and was able to read to me the text. And it went like this. And I found it to be one of the most profound statements I've heard in a while. Stop trying to get to heaven and bring heaven to earth. Stop trying to get there. Bring heaven to earth. Heaven is within you because the I am that you are is within you. All you have to do to get to heaven is turn within. And now awaken it and bring it out to the world. Up to us. We're the only ones who can do it. We are the only ones with the power to transform this world. If we're waiting for somebody else to do it, we'll still be waiting for a long time. It's up to us to do it. Those of us who know the truth, to share the light. And there's another meme. It doesn't affect your light to help light somebody else's lantern. It doesn't make yours go out. It just helps two lights. There's more light. Share the light. Share the truth. Share God's love. And remember, you are His love. Thank you.
Okay, and this is our reflection time. So as we pause to reflect on the message today, let's breathe in, I am, and breathe out. Breathe in, I am, and breathe out. Breathe in, I am, and breathe out. This is a time for self-examination. Sit here quietly, being one with the knowledge of I am. As you come into the sense that you and God are one, begin to think about how you see the world, yourself, and others. Once you realize that the world is your own projection, you are set free. To know yourself, be yourself. To be yourself, stop imagining yourself to be that. Just be. Let your true nature emerge. Don't disturb your mind by seeking, becoming aware of your true nature, for the door that locks you is also the door that lets you out. And I am is the door. As you come into the sense that you and God are one, begin to think about how you see the world, how you see yourself, and how you see others. Once you realize that the world is your projection, you can be free of it. Just reflect on I am. How do you feel these words? I am. If you feel a presence of love or peace, give thanks and sit in that peace and love. If you feel you should, could, or wish, forgive yourself for those words. And remind yourself in this moment, I am enough. we go about our day, remember who you are in Christ consciousness and that every breath is a prayer. Divine love through me blesses all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. We give and receive in love. If you'd like to hear more of these messages, then check us out on our YouTube channel, Christ Consciousness. And remember, God's breath is your breath.